Hello everyone, welcome to Enchanted Cards. This is your reading for July 2022. So this is pile number 1, that's pile number 2, this is pile number 3 and that's pile number 4. All you have to do is pause the video and put the pile that you're drawn to the most. And once you're done picking the pile, you can go straight away to your personal reading through the timestamps that are mentioned in the description below. So pause the video and take your time. For people who find it a little difficult picking the piles just by looking at it, I've put some runic stones on them so that you can, look at those stones and see what draws you the most. So yeah, pause the video and take your time. Hello, pile number 1. Let's see what we have for you in July 2022. Okay, 8 of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, and the Hierophant. So to begin with, I feel that there is a lot of work going on. You're working really hard at something, and there's something that you want to strike really hard with all that hard work. I feel that there's something that you're preparing for. It can be, exams, certain entrance exam, final exams. If not exams, there's something you want to achieve, and you're just working hard to achieve that goal. It most probably is a short-term goal because it's something that's happening around July, August, or for some people later in this year, but yes, sometime soon. Through prayer and meditation, I create a ripple effect of peace in the world. And we have the High Priestess of Fire. So I see that there is a lot of fire energy. There's a lot of fire going on. I can see that this is something that you may be very passionate about, or if not passionate, you're like really serious about. You're just gonna strike, you're moving ahead. There's a lot of work going on. You're just moving at it, moving towards it, and just working towards your goal. A lot of fire energy, a lot of hard work and passion. Now I see the mod spirit would say surrender now, and there is this news. Now combining these cards, I really feel that whatever it is that you're working on, this is something that's very important for you, at least right now, in this month. But seeing all these cards, I feel that you need to make sure that this is not something that you are getting obsessed with. This is not something that is overwhelming for you at this moment. You need to make sure that whatever it is that you are working at, whatever it is that you're getting so attached with, you need to take a break from it and let it go, and know that you're not a machine, you're a human being, and there's just you have a limit towards what you can also do. So don't have too high expectations from yourself because it can harm you. And it may be a little impractical too, and you may be burning yourself out because this fire energy in moderate fire energy can really help you, but then if it gets a little too much, it can cause a burnout. Surrender now. So I feel that this is suffocating you somewhere, but you're not ready to let go of it because you think it's very important for you to achieve it, and work 24/7 at it. It can give you anxiety, it can make you feel uncomfortable, and it can be like you're sabotaging yourself, you're creating threat for yourself. So it's very important that whatever it is that you're involved with, or attached with, it can be some sort of work, something you're trying to achieve. And for some people it can also be a person. Maybe you're too attached with a person, you're working too hard at it, and it's only going from one side. It's a one-sided thing now, and it's only threatening you, it's only suffocating you, sabotaging you. So right now it's very important for you in July that whatever you are, whatever the situation is, you give yourself a break, you let yourself loose, and you are not just stuck at one thing. You're also letting yourself be involved in other things, and like giving yourself kind of not just physical break, but like mental break, like getting involved with other activities and other people. So this month it's very important that you don't sabotage yourself, you don't overwork, you don't cause burnout for yourself, and you are also taking care of your mental and physical health along with all the work that you're trying to manage. So yeah, that's it for you, pile number one. I hope you liked reading, and if you did, don't forget to give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't done that already, and we'll see you in the next video. Hello, pile number two. Let's see what we have for you this month. We have the 7 of Wands, 10 of Cups, and 2 of Cups. So I see that firstly there's some fire energy, and that's getting combined with the water energy, and they resist each other. So I see some sort of resistance here. I see you fighting for something, working towards something, standing your ground, and just being there defending what you think is yours and what you want. You're looking forward to a lot of happiness, and this happiness revolves around having a happy relationship, a nice companion, somebody with whom you can connect with, like a partner, something that has a lot of affection in it, and you're looking for contentment here. So when I'm connected to my joyful presence, I attract support from the universe. And we have the invisible card. Horse spirit, freedom is yours, and fantasy. So somewhere here I feel that you feel stuck with something. Now it's not necessary that you feel stuck with a person. For some people that can be true, but for others there's a possibility that you feel stuck in the situation and stuck with your desires, what you want to happen, but that's not happening, that things are not going the way you want them to go, like be exactly like that. And the things that you want, it's more like you are living them in your head, you are imagining too much, you are in your fantasy world, you're not taking a step towards it, and now you feel stuck somewhere, maybe because you're not really thinking clearly what you need to do, take a step forward. Maybe you're afraid to take a step forward and go with what you want because you are afraid that things can go wrong. But right now, if you want the freedom that the horse spirit offers, it's very important that firstly you stop being you stop overworking your head and overthinking, thinking about how things can go wrong or how things should be a little casual, just be in the moment, have fun, and like just be with it, be in the moment. And this invisible card tells me that sometimes it's important that even if the other person here is not able to see you clearly because the other person is so involved with himself or herself, it's advisable that you take some time off, you give them some time. Perhaps they are going through a rough patch and they just don't have time to really give you or pay attention to you. So this is something that can be happening with the other person. If not, then also it's important that you give the person some time, maybe take a break and just enjoy the freedom, enjoy your life, be in the moment, and stop creating so much resistance and fighting over it. Once you give the person some time, you may later realize that it's not the person who's wrong, but the other person's circumstances that's making the other person stay a little away from you or not paying too much attention to you. And in other cases, things can end up giving you more clarity about your relationship, how you want to go ahead with it, whether you're okay with being with a person or it's something that you want to like really take a break from. That's something that you'll realize when you stop like punishing your mind, you stop overthinking, you stop troubling yourself, you give the other person some time, stop struggling, stop resisting, go with the flow and enjoy your life like the way it is. Be a little casual, don't be too serious, don't overwork. So yes, That's my advice to you for July 2022, pile number 2. And I hope you liked the reading. If you did, don't forget to give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't done that already. I'll see you in the next video. Hello, pile number 3. Let's see what we have for you this month. We have the Knight of Cups, the King of Wands, and the Four of Swords. Alright, I see that we have quite a few court cards here. Let's get more cards for clarity. Oh, we have another Knight of Pentacles. Now I really feel that this is somebody in your life. Let's see. All right. So starting with the Knight of Cups. I feel that there's somebody in your life who's there for you, who's there to support you, maybe to guide you, to be there for you. It can be a friend, it can be somebody you know who's close to you or just there for you this month. And moving forward, my vibes speak louder than my words. Forbidden. Scarab, Beetle Spirit, Magic Works Through You, and Lantern. So I feel that this month you may be looking for quite a bit of guidance. You need guidance, you need support, you need to see, like go with the instinct. You need to know what to do ahead. Here I feel you may be searching for people like that, trying to get things done, trying to move forward. But I see that here you are a little, by the end of the month, you're a little withdrawn. You're a little taken aback, maybe a little sad, and your energy is a little low. So your vibes should, you shouldn't be affected by all that. You need to try to stay positive here, because this can have something to do with creativity and how you are. Now this spirit says that magic works through you, and you need to believe that there is magic in you. There is that ability in you to get things done, to do things, to achieve them. But here I really feel that you are doubting yourself. You're doubting your worth here, and right now is the time where maybe not best ideas are coming to your head. You feel as if your creative juices have been completely exhausted and nothing new is coming. But that's just a phase. We all have such times when we cannot think of new things, we not get creative ideas. But then you just need to give yourself a break and keep thinking about it until you get a good idea. But don't blame yourself for it. It's something that's very common. And the spirit says that it's maybe it's time for you to try something different, because if you do what you've always done, you'll get the result that you've always got. It's not going to be something new or different, not something that you want. So here you need to really believe in yourself and just trust yourself that you are going to have that creativity. Your creative juices will start flowing soon. But because of it, if there is something that you couldn't, let's say, achieve, or you couldn't get what you wanted or you expected, then here we have the forbidden spirit, which tells you that right now there are chances that you may face rejection from something or someone, and that may be something that you wanted temporarily, and you may be a little heartbroken because of it. You may be doubting yourself because of it. But this card really tells me that this is happening for your own good. Right now there is something that's forbidden forbidden, and there are many things that are forbidden. Maybe there is a relationship that's not good for you, there's some job that's not good for you, maybe there's something you're trying to achieve, and right now that's there, the opportunity is there, but it's not really good for you in the bigger picture. You may not see it now, but the forbidden card tells that it's not gonna let you get that thing because it has something better for you, and this is something that the spirit doesn't want you to get. So just know that not all doors are meant to be open, and you should realize that even though you may be feeling pain right now because of it, but the universe is saying no to you. It's trying to protect you from something. So you really need to stop feeling so low and blaming yourself for it and doubting yourself. Just know that you are worthy enough and you have all that creativity inside of you that's just taking a break for now, and there is something that's not meant for you, and you have something greater coming for you later in the coming months. So yes, that's it for you, pile number 3. I really hope you liked the reading. If you did, don't forget to give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't done that already, and I'll see you in the next video. Hello, pile number 4. Let's see what we have for you this month. We have the moon, we have the 10 of wands, and we have the tower. Okay, so pile number 4, I really feel that this month may bring you some challenges, some obstacles that you may have to face and go through. There may be some sort of burden on your shoulders that you need to take forward this month, and it's gonna be a little stressful. It's gonna make you worry a little. Things may not go as you expected them to go, and you may feel as if there were things that you worked a lot for, but they seem to shatter a little. So yes, of course, I know the beginning is not very positive, but my faith has the power to turn trauma into healing, conflict into growth, and fear into love. So whatever it is that happened, whatever it is that you felt kind of shattered, and it's giving you a lot of stress and burden, maybe extra responsibilities, false expectations, it may have a lot of impact on your mental health, and this is the time where you should be giving giving your time into healing yourself. So we have the antelope spirit here. So the antelope spirit says that life is speeding up and it's moving at a very high pace. So now this is when you may be feeling as if things are changing way too quickly. You may not like things changing that way so quickly right in front of your eyes, and there's nothing you can do. And when you feel like you want to work towards something, there's sometimes no use, because by the time you reach there, everything's so fast that you are beyond it. So that may feel a little overwhelming for you with all this going on, and this may be the reason that things don't seem to be going your way. So the best thing you can do right now is just let go of all those unreasonable or high goals and all those expectations of yours. Stop running with the time. If everything's going really quickly, doesn't mean that you have to run faster than it. The best thing you can do is stop, take a break, relax, and be really mindful of your surroundings, of your life. Be in the present, be in the moment, and see how things work out for you. That's how I feel you're gonna get success and make yourself better by the end of this month, because right now your soul needs a lot of healing. It needs to be healed. Your mental health needs to be focused on. You need healing. You need to just like different phases of moon, there are different phases. Sometimes it's full, sometimes it's really dark out there. It has different phases where sometimes the sometimes there's happiness, sometimes there is sadness, and you just have to deal with it. Just the way, the moon has different phases to it, you do have different phases, and right now this may not be your best phase, but this is the way you can really tackle it, really go along with it. Because one thing that's good about Angel of Spirit is that even if something bad happens with you, life is going ahead and it's moving so quickly that it will also take away all the bad things from you very quickly. So the bad, the negative, it's not going to stay for a very long time, but make sure that you don't give into it and you don't hurt yourself, harm yourself, or you don't, give into it and go into depression, overthink, or like see the negative way. Just see the brighter side of it and see the silver lining, because there is success coming for sure. But you just need to pass this phase, and now that you already know these things are going to happen, you can already be prepared for it. Know that something's not gonna go your way, but you're gonna get success. This too shall pass. You can do it. It's, I'm sure you're gonna have a really nice time after that. So yes, that's it for you, pile number 4, and I hope you liked the reading. If you did, don't forget to give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't done that already, and we'll see you in the next video.